My fiancé walked into our engagement party with his college ex beside him, introducing the ring on her hand, the one he told me was being resized. Corbin's phone buzzed on the counter while he was in the shower, and the notification banner sat there long enough for me to read it without meaning to. A Venmo charge to a name I didn't recognize, Sabine V, for $340. Memo line, half for the room, huh? I stood there holding a spatula, reading it 4 times. Half for the room, huh? I heard the shower shut off down the hall and set the phone back exactly where it had been. Screen dark, and by the time he came out in a towel asking what was for dinner, my hands had stopped shaking enough to answer him normally. I checked our joint account 2 days later and found a debit, same night, to a hotel 40 minutes outside the city called the Red Lake Inn. $119, exactly half of what he'd charged her. I called the hotel myself, used a fake excuse about a lost umbrella. The woman on the phone confirmed it in about 10 seconds. Corbin Reyes checked out at 11:04 the next morning. 6 days before that, he'd taken my engagement ring off my hand at our kitchen counter, kissed my knuckle, and told me it needed resizing. 10 days, he said. Petrosian and Sons on Kessler Avenue, the same shop that made the ring in the first place. $4,100. His grandmother's Sapphire reset into a new band. I called Petrosian's myself. No order under his name. Not that month, not that year. A friend who does jewelry appraisals checked a different shop for me, 6 blocks over. Someone she knew personally on staff there. Lindquist Jewelers. There it was, an order placed the exact week he took my ring, resizing a white gold band down to a 6.5. I'm a size 7. He'd also started blocking off a recurring calendar entry every other Wednesday at 4 hours, labeled SE or strategy call. I asked him once what it stood for. Sylvan View, he said. Some retail redevelopment out by the highway, it's a whole thing. I believed him completely. I had no reason not to. Then I found an old laptop of his in our hall closet, still synced to messages from before he switched phones. A thread with Sabine going back 4 months to February. His college girlfriend, 2 years on and off, according to his mother, when I finally asked her. Ended badly, right before he met you, she said. He hasn't mentioned her in years. The first message read, "Can't believe we're doing this again. Feels like no time passed." I kept scrolling. Photos I'd never seen, backed up automatically to a shared cloud album neither of us had ever bothered to turn off. February, a restaurant called Windrose. 2 glasses of red wine, a plate of burrata between them. April 22nd, a gallery opening, his hand resting on the small of her back. May 9th, a parking garage, blurry, clearly taken by accident, her laughing at something out of frame. A friend of ours mentioned at a dinner 2 weeks before the party that she'd seen the 2 of them at a coffee shop downtown in early May and assumed it was just old friends catching up, that it was sweet they were still close. She had no idea what she was handing me. And then dated May 30th, 11 days before our engagement party, the one I was planning myself. 85 guests, a $4,800 deposit I'd paid out of my own savings because he said his bonus hadn't cleared yet. One more message from him to her. M doesn't have to know yet. Let the party do the explaining. Easier for everyone that way. Her reply came 4 minutes later. 3 words. You're impossible. Okay. I sat on our hallway floor with my back against the closet door for almost an hour. Not crying, just breathing, doing the math on how long we're doing this again had actually been going on, and realizing SV had never stood for Sylvan View. It stood for Sabine Voss. 11 of those calendar blocks since February. Every single one 2 hours before he usually got home from work. My own engagement party had already been chosen as the place he was going to end things with me, without ever having to say a single word out loud. He didn't know that I knew. He still doesn't. Not yet. The full story is linked below and on my channel.